Hello, and welcome to Baking with Jeanette. Hello, and welcome to Baking with Jeanette.
Good evening, everyone. If you can hear something noisy, Chris has lent me his stand fan and it makes quite a bit of noise. So I do apologise. But hi, Bria, how are you? So, yeah, I do apologise for the loud noises. What were I going to say? I forgot now. Yeah, I'm sweating even before I start now. Hi, Bria, how are you? Yes. So, can't hear out what? What do you mean can't hear out? I mean out noises. Oh, anyway, I was just apologising if you can hear the fan, but anyway, Chris says he's listened and he can't hear anything, but hey ho. So yes, I know what I ain't done. It reminded me. I forgot to put my flicker on. Yeah, we're doing white chocolate pumpkin spice cookies, and I have made the pumpkin spice myself. I have put it in the description how to make your own. Yeah, that's a good idea there, Ramjad. So yeah, I have made my own pumpkin spice. Now, yeah, it only needed a teaspoon and a half. So obviously I've got some more for when or if I need to use it again. So and then we're going to make fairy bread cookies. Now, in the recipe, it says to cut them in triangles, but I'm not faffing about with all that. So I've got quite a big cookie cutter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use them, you know. Anyway, so I thought I'd just point that out first. So I'm going to make a start. Right. So, right. First things first, I'm going to put the spices and everything in me. Hang on a minute. Oh, where? Baby, I've done a boo-boo. I've turned your lights off. Well, not intentionally, but yeah. So, this is 219 grams of plain flour, half teaspoon of baking soda, and this is the teaspoon and a half of pumpkin pie spice, which I've made myself. I've got all the spices all ready to hand to make it, so I thought, well, why not? So I'm just gonna give this a mix together. And basically, the pumpkin pie spice, it's like cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, ginger, allspice. Can't think of what else. Anyway, I put it in the description for people to make their own. Should they should they want to do so. Right, baby, can you do me this butter, please? Yes, well, it says for 30 seconds. Yeah. So this is 100 grams of granulated sugar. And 50 grams of light brown sugar. And Chris is just slightly melting the butter, which is 113 grams of unsalted butter. While we are waiting for that, eh? Well, that's what I thought. But anyway, never mind. What, you ain't going to melt it in that?
We're only 30 seconds, so...
So, yeah, so we're going to add the butter to the sugars.
Oh, no, Brit. Oh, that was good.
So I'm just going to give this a quick mix. Now to this, 1 large egg. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm just gonna give this a quick mix. So now we're going to add the flour mixture. Oops. So now, whisking in surround sound. Oh. We're going to fold in 168 grams of white chocolate chips. And they're not all stuck together. Now I have withheld a few because it says when you put them on your baking tray to put a few on top before they bake. Now, this says to use a 3 tablespoon ice cream thing, and it's supposed to make 6. Now, we'll see. Right. So, don't forget to put your oven on about 15 minutes before you start baking. 350 degrees, gas mark 4. Now, I've took a guess, and I'm assuming that is a 3 tablespoon scoop. But before I do that, I'm just going to put some gloves on, just in case. Hi, Richard. Have you seen Mr. Incognito recently? Or Mohammed Apache Pizza? Pair of wallies, if you ask me. So, I'm just going to put them now. I've made these first because this is the simplest to make. The other, you've got to, roll them out. All these, you just, stuck to my finger. Hi, Senga, how are you? I do apologise for the noise. I borrowed Chris's fan because the other stand fan I took upstairs for the spare bedroom. But I bought Chris like one that you can Hi, Crypto. I bought Chris one that, you know, you can either have it as a desktop fan or a stand fan. Hi, Tim, how are you? And before I even started, I said, oh, I'm hot already. I didn't think it were, you know. But anyway. So, I do apologise if you can hear the fan in the background. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Tell Gary he's missing out on the old rubber gloves. Yeah. It's only for one night. You can have it back. Whoa. Oh, I'm not saying no. Says him that nicks my cream. Hi, Mary Ellen, how are you? So yeah, just gonna put a few more white chocolate chips on top before they bake. Right, these can go in the oven, my dear. It says bake between 11 and 13 minutes.
Oh,
No, I'm going 11. Hi, Barefoot, how are you?
I don't go for what?
With my experience with cookies, 11 is plenty.
Taste that.
What you on about?
Taste that. You ready?
Yeah. I don't know.
Ready?
Yeah.
Out.
And the person who says I don't know knows who I'm talking about. Oh, biscuit.
Marble biscuit.
You see, I'm going to do these now, and then when the mother comes out, I can just swap the rings over and leave the actual cookies on the. And to the person that said, I don't know, you must think I've dropped off a Christmas tree. Sorry if I'm talking in riddles here, but now it does say that it makes 12, but it's only made 10. And that's at a push. Well, that one, the last one's a bit on the old small side, but that's it. I'm glad at least it's going to get you out of the house. I think that's plenty. I haven't quite used them all. The problem with these gloves, they make your hands sweat. So just put them to one side. And good thing about these recipes is you don't have to turn the oven up or down. They're both the same temperature. So we'll have a little bit of a chat first. Anyway, quick drink of my coffee. Somebody's meowing for you, Mr. P. Oh yeah, hi partners. Yeah, Jimmy Cricket's died, by the way. Baby, somebody's trying to get your attention.
Oh, sorry, who's that? Yeah, Crooks. Sorry, my mate. Sorry, pal. Your biscuits. Oh, get them. What? I can't get you over there. Come on, man. Too far over. Wait, that's good.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you've been out. You've been out. Oh, I know biscuit.
Right. So, in preparation, what I'm going to do is add one and a half teaspoons of baking powder, two, it is 360 grams of flour. Now this is for the fairy bread. This is 225 grams of unsalted butter, no, unfortunately not, 200 grams of sugar, I mean there's a lot of variations of it, but when I saw the fairy bread cookies I thought,
Yes. You're naughty.
anyway.
You're naughty. You're my lucky.
Me knocking. Well, that first lot will soon be ready, baby.
Ready already? What's that?
Oh, something from your way. Not really.
You'll have it upside down. Wait! The marked oven did.
Yeah, well, there's about 8 seconds left. There you go. So do you want to take the rings off? Place them down here. Ah. Right. Should just lift up like that. I need one for them cookies there. It's sticking well, isn't it? Hang on a minute.
And these are a bit close.
Oh. There you go. Yeah.
So,
She says, quick tonight. And I went, yeah, it's... I just decided to do 2 lots of cookies, and I thought, why not?
one bam, thank you, Mum, and that's your lot.
Well, I hadn't finished. Others has got... Is there enough rings there?
Hey? Yeah.
Is there enough rings?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, excuse you, Tim.
But I don't need them now.
No, Tim, that is it.
Can you just get your thingamajigs and move that out of the way?
Well, these are they?
Yes.
Is that what just come out?
Yeah. Wally. Now they do make quite big cookies, and that's probably why it's only made 10. Yeah, Richard says, look at them big buggers.
Oh. 6 of mine are ready.
Are you going with them?
I don't know where I'm going with them. I'm going to put them in the kitchen after this, so you can't make them.
So this is the fairy bread cookies now that I'm starting, and it's 225 grams of room temperature butter and 200 grams of sugar. Oh, that's where I meant to. You know, in kitchen, baby, when you go in for them next cookies, there's a bowl with some flour in it, please. Right. So, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, I hadn't quite got half a teaspoon of almond extract, but yeah, there is some in there, look. So it should be half a teaspoon of almond extract. And 1 egg. Right, so this is the flour with the baking powder in, and now I'm going to add that to the butter mixture. And it says mix until dough comes together. So as you can see, that is the dough has come together. So not going to do anything with that just yet, because the next step is to roll it out and make your cookies. Some as I say, Crypto, there's a lot of variations of fairy bread. Now, when I seen fairy bread cookies, I thought, I wanted to make them pumpkin spice cookies. So when I saw fairy bread cookies, I thought, yeah, that'll do me. So this is sort of just a different variation on fairy bread. But you see, actual fairy bread is just bread spreaded with butter and hundreds and thousands sprinkled on top. That's the original fairy bread. But there's been a lot of variations on it. But so for now, I'm just going to turn my camera around. About 3 minutes on that. I'll put it on a bit faster. It's not cooling me down enough. So I've got cramp in my hand again. Oh dear. But yeah, got the hundreds and thousands for the top, and you just like make a kind of buttercream to frost top of the cookies with, and that's it. That's your fairy bread cookies. So Yeah, that's them. Singer, crypto. Hi, Austin, how are you? But yeah, what you do is, because these are cookies, you make like a buttercream, kind of, and then you put some sprinkles on top. But the proper fairy bread is just bread, butter, and some sprinkles on top. So there you go. That is the proper. Same as I say, there's a lot of variations. But now it says these only take 8 minutes to cook. So there you go. Yeah, it's a bit on the warm side, Austin. We're having a little bit of a heat wave here. So yeah. Now the second lot of cookies is nearly done. But the first lot are massive. Oh yeah. But Austin said it something about Wednesday, and he says, well, that's odd to say. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah, it is. I forget him. It's Tuesday. Still it. But you know, when you go in to get them things out of the oven, baby, that bowl with that flour in, please. Wait, has it rained here?
Says rain stopping in your location.
It went had any.
Well, you have that already.
Went had any rain. It's been that. I mean, I were agreeing with you, Austin, and I'm thinking it's Tuesday because I'm baking, isn't I? Don't take me much, Austin, to get me all mixed up. But no, we haven't had no rain. It's been very dull, and there's been a slight breeze, but it's been really warm. Now, it does say in the recipe, yeah, we haven't had no rain. It probably rain tonight.
You need these?
No. Some more under here. Yeah. Yeah. It says to cut them in triangles, but I think that's too much faff. I thought I'll do them with a round cookie cutter and make it a lot easier. Them other biscuit won't do a nice oven, by the way.
What are they?
Yeah. It hasn't been raining here at all. Some, as I say, we'll probably get it tonight. We'll probably, you know. But yeah, we'll probably just be settling down into bed, and boom, and
I know which one's not mine.
that little one.
Yeah.
I had to scrape them together. Yeah. Well, you'll have to leave them with rings on, baby, because yeah, there is one a bit smaller than others, and he always.
Is that one staying on 4?
Yes. But anyway, speak for yourself, Stuart. But yeah, these are the more roll out and whatever cookies. Now it does say these make 24, so I don't know. I thought, well, before I start these, you know, the rolling out and everything. I mean, the making of the pumpkin spice was easy for me because I've got all the spices. So, yeah, I mean, it were no detriment. Yeah, I will do, Stuart. So, again, I'm going to put some gloves on because hey, that's got quite a ring to it, actually, Stuart. Confessions of a Confused Cookie Fandango Dancer. I mean, not so much the dancer bit, but hey ho. So, cramp in my hand.
Huh?
Says I've got cramp in my hand. Not very good when you've got to use your hands, is it? Uh, in one of them moods, Stuart. See, it scares me that I'm on the same wavelength as Stuart, and it scares me.
You haven't got down to that dodgy level, have you?
What?
Don't say where like just do it.
I just said it scares me. Uh, you want to practice, do you? Oh. Tell me about it. Hey, pardon me. Now I have greased 4 of the oops. And I'm going to do a fancy one. Right, you can put that first lot in, baby. Baby?
Huh?
Says you can put that first lot in.
Already. Sorry, we're splitting away from it now. Cookies galore.
I said it was cookie week this week, didn't it?
Good. Good morning. Ready?
Yeah. Yes, I am, Tim.
What?
Says you're going to roll pastry out again. Says yeah.
These three.
Is that Johnny or is it Tracy? I'm a pro at it, that's why.
Hey, Leicester City are charging their fans £47 for a League One fixture. 47. On the top of the league, isn't it?
Oh, it's Johnny.
John's power in the left.
I don't think we'll get any more after that. So, 12. It's made 15 altogether. To get this lot cleaned up now. And the problem when you're rolling out on a live stream, you've got to clean all the bloody mess up afterwards. Oh, pardon me. This stuff gets everywhere. That's that first lot, baby.
You already?
Yeah. You'll have to bring me a thingamajig in.
What?
Cooling rack. Because I've still got 3 more to put on.
No space, that done with you.
Oh dear.
Do that.
Fell head first into the pond, low face down in the fountain. Oh dear, that's not good,
Who's that?
Johnny.
You know. Check it anyway.
Thought I were bad. You came with you? Eh?
Like frisbees.
They're like frisbees.
Oh.
So this is the first lot.
Have you got your thing ready?
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do with these, can you bring me a thinging, baby? I'm forgetting now what. No, tea towel. That's it. Because I'm going to put these over here till they cool down, because I can't do ice until. Hi, Tommy. When did you sneak in? So that's the first lot of the.
Yeah, right, we're not on it.
No, I won't if I were you. What you'll have to do, baby, is take that. They should be cooled down now. Oh crap! It's not Tracy. It's Johnny. It's actually Johnny.
Johnny Fire.
I'm going to put them over there, and hopefully this fan will cool them down. Why is that on? Yeah. Round edges. I'll make a baker out of them, yeah.
So there will be bacon.
Oh crap. Just broke that off there. Too heavy-handed with it. Well, you got new neighbours already, Stuart.
We're waiting for us for since December.
Yeah, I mean, they work quicker than what? Ours does. Yeah. They, they've been doing a lot of.
They've for the last 2 days, haven't they?
Been doing a lot of stuff, but there's nobody moved in as of yet. I think they've been decorating recently. So anybody want a Whopper? Oh, they've not actually moved in. But yeah, there's been a lot of to-ing and fro-ing next door. But well, I'm assuming that all this, yeah, it sounded like sanding. Now, on our ceilings, we've got that Artex sheet. So we're assuming they've been sanding Artex off it. And Basically, it's been quiet on the Western Front recently. So, and Chris said he saw him taking painting. So I'm assuming the painting. But he said they hadn't been for the last couple of days.
See him? See him today, I don't see him yesterday.
The tea towel fell on the floor. So the next thing we're going to do is the icing for the top of the cookies. Right, so this is 113 grams of butter. Oh, yeah, so council's been in, yeah, made sure it's safe before anybody goes in it. See, Ivy's next door didn't really want a lot doing to it. And he did ask Chris why she'd not had the kitchen in. And Chris says, well, it were a lot of upheaval for an old lady. So she says she couldn't see the point in having a new kitchen in. So, but I mean, what does he want for price? You know what I mean? I mean, there wasn't anything wrong with the kitchen. It was just that she didn't have a new one in when, like, we had ours done. Right. You bugger. I got it long there. Oh, it's here somewhere. Oh, it's been empty 3 months. Bloody tea towel. I'm just going to give this a quick whip. So that is 100. Did I say 100? Yeah, that's second lots. Baby. That's that. Yeah. This is. Oh, pardon me. Uh, 230 grams of powdered sugar. Now, I'm not going to put it all in because you won't see me for dust. So I'm just going to put a little bit in at a time. You can move them things if you want, baby. Don't put them. That one looks a whopper, doesn't it?
You could have done one on each bloody plate. That's right.
Never mind, anyway.
Are you ready?
Yeah. As you can see, that's the second lot that's just come out. Smooth and spreadable. Lots of things. You might not have enough frosting. How many it's made. Anyway, that's the frosting done. Oh, nice and cool now. Ain't nobody chatting? Oh, Johnny. Are you ready, baby? Hi, Joelle. How are you? What?
You expected them to be bigger.
Um.
Can't have that tray. We'll get tissue rubber. That's that off now, yeah?
Yeah.
He's done, yeah?
Yeah. Is it? So that's the first lot that I frosted. And a few wave machines put in off the coast. What? Oh, I missed some here. Oh, yeah. Whoever gave him that idea, Partners wants shooting. That's all I'm saying on the matter. Uh, So that's the second lot. Put them back over there. We've just got these last 3 to do. I might just be able to squeeze enough of this. Thank you very much, Singer. Thank you very much, Bria. And that is that. So there you go. So I am just going to put the link in so I can have people on the panel. So I'm waiting for chat to catch up before I put link in us to get lost in translation. Oh, shite. See what I mean? It's going like the clappers. So I have pinned the link. Nah, I'm not as organised as I was last week. I haven't got Scooby-Doo while I'm making next week. Sometimes I'm organised and sometimes I'm not. So, but yeah, I mean, like this time last week, I knew what I'm making this week, but this week I ain't got Scooby-Doo. There's dough and everything everywhere, even in my bloody pocket. This is for Chris to over up it. Pardon me. Everybody coming? You're not coming up? I'm going. Simple as that. I'm going to sit here like a wally, talking to myself. So, the link is there. So, I'm sweating cobblers. Honest to God, sweating cobblers. Get it to a quarter two, and if nobody comes up, then I'm off skis. We've not had a drop of rain. Still warm, but we've not had no rain. This is the thing, it ruined me last night and all, because all night long I was sweating. Nobody's coming up on panel.
Nobody's coming up.
No.
Oh,
They've got till, how long it takes Chris to make a coffee, and then that's it. If nobody's coming up, I'm vamoosing. There's another lot here.
You ready to go on a plate or no?
Yeah.
Do a plate. Yes.
We haven't had nothing.
We've had a bit.
It said it were due to rain about 4 o'clock, but we didn't have anything.
We had a little bit during night because some parts of the grasses, instead of being yellow, they've turned green.
Oh.
We've had a bit of
See you later, Stuart.
See you, Stuart. Nearly covered plate, that one. Size of them, brothers.
But you'd think, with raining, that it'd clear air out. Hang on a minute. Got to put you on, not the Dallas one.
Good evening. How are we doing?
Hello, Richard.
How's it going?
I didn't think anybody was coming up.
No, I was just in the throne room when I heard you say I'm putting link in.
But anyway, I was going to get till about 1:45, and you just caught me in the nick of time.
Yeah, I heard that. You just say you've got the time until Chris makes a brew, so I'm there trying to pull my cakes up quick.
Yeah, lucky I haven't heard it yet, Richard. Bing! Round one.
I'm not give your secret away.
What secret's that?
It's a multi-millionaire.
Very right, you know the fires.
Mr. Incognito.
Oh, Mr. Incognito, yeah. Wonder what you're on about then.
And the Mohammed some Apache fries, that gave it away to other person.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hello, Tim. Hello, Joelle. Hello, Crypto. Hello, Stuart. Hello, Senga. Hello, Tommy. It's about 3 times today. We've just had a 10-minute deluge. Then sun comes back out again. 3 or 4 times. So just 10 minutes of a deluge of rain.
We've had nothing. We've had nothing. It kept going dull, like it were going to rain, but nothing.
You'll get it tonight.
Yeah. Probably wait till we're falling asleep, and then
It's only a quick. Well, I feel like I'm sat top floor, but it's only a quick 5-minute downpour, and then sun we're back at.
But yeah, it's
When you get updates on your phone saying rain stopping soon, and you stick your hand out the window, it's not even raining.
about.
Oh, Sanger, how are we doing?
But yeah, Chris kept going these things. Rain stopping soon. It says, fucking rain. We haven't had any.
Yeah. But I was down Blackburn when we got the last deluge. And
I'll tell you, Tommy, our back garden is like the wilderness. It's brown as that. There's odd patches of green, but most of it is it's either yellow or brown. Yeah. So we desperately in need of a good downpour.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Hello, Bria. How are we doing? Hello, Johnny. Is Johnny here? I keep hearing his name.
Johnny was here. I don't know whether he said he fell head first into the pond.
All right. That's one way of cooling off.
Well, that's it. They do have a paddling pool, but Johnny decided, to do a dive bomb into.
Yeah, he was fishing with his head.
But did you realise I turned your lights off by mistake?
What?
I turned your lights off by mistake. When I was trying to sort this thing out. But yeah, in fact, yeah, because Tommy says do the garden no harm. Yeah, if rain don't come soon, then yeah, everything will be dying off.
Don't affect mine because I've not got a single flower.
But
Well, you've got. Oh, I know. I get rid of you.
hey, that picture that you put up on Facebook, it were like butter won't melt in her mouth.
I know. She does it every time. As soon as I put a fan on in the morning, she goes and sits under it.
But yeah.
Tea.
Sorry, Mean Grey, thinking of gravy. I don't know. Crypto. I think she says her hair's grey. I'd be totally white, Crypto, if I didn't dye mine. I'd be white. So did you like my big cookies?
Yeah, I did. They were whoppers with them.
Yeah.
They were for sure. No stew ball today.
No.
Is this prolonged heat? It's best not to cut grass. Let it retain the moisture correct. Definitely don't cut your grass in this weather. You're going to cut it, do it late at night, and then hose it straight afterwards.
I cut mine the other day.
Yeah, you should do it at night time and then blast it with water. Don't watch it during days.
We've still got that. We have got a hose pipe in shed, but we ain't got the connection thing to.
I'm not stealing one.
Fucking hell. You're more cheap than a baboon's ass.
In all honesty, he has took one of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
But that's that, you know, when I call Callum, as soon as I come down and he'd seen I'd weighed all my stuff out, he says, "Is there any leftovers?" I went, "Unfortunately not, Callum."
That's all I've got, Brie. I've got weeds coming up, and I have no weed killer left. And who is it? Gary told me how to make some, and I can't remember what ingredients he said, so I need to ask him. Because it's friggin' expensive, and it's crap now, the stuff you buy, because because all these flipping tree huggers have demanded that all nasties have been took out. So,
but this is the thing. I mean, when you've got pets like we have, Biscuit goes out there, Chase and Tucker go out there, so we have to be mindful of the pets.
Yeah, well, all weed killers you buy from shops now with pet friendly. In fact, the crap you could damn near drink them yourself through that shit.
But yeah,
some good hard chemicals put down. Look at the ozone and all that.
What's risky?
But I normally get that well-known brand, and you get it in like a 3-litre tub with a squirty thing on a pipe. Roundup, it's called.
Oh, Roundup, yeah, I've heard
that's pet friendly and everything, but it's not as good as it used to be because they've took all nasties out of it because of all flipping, all these flipping tree hugging born again crisp bags. You know what I mean?
That's it.
All good chemicals that killed them, they've took them out and replaced them with some vegan tripe. Yeah, boiling hot water does, but if you've got quite a few, you're in and out like an idiot with kettle. I've done that. I did that with a thistle right outside door, and they actually die in front of you. It's I feel a bit cruel, but they keel over it instantly as soon as you pour boiling water on them. They just go, look, dead.
That's it. Oh, Crypto were on about flies the other night. Now, I come across a, I don't know what you call it, hack or whatever you want to call it, to get rid of, to stop flies from coming in. And, if you've got coffee, put some coffee in tin foil, put it in the oven for 15 minutes, and then leave it out, and it drives the flies crazy. They cannot stand it. So I don't know.
Flies come in and have a brew before they start wrecking.
So I don't know how true it is. I saw it the other day.
That's a bit like the Conker's hot skirting board, I think, to keep spiders away.
But, yeah.
But best thing for flies is, unfortunately, is to keep your windows shut. Don't let them in the first place, and get a proper zapping machine.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Come on.
It's this hot weather. That's what's doing it.
Well, I can't even open my window now. Flipping mechanisms bust on it.
Ah, you said.
Yeah, I would. I'd use kettle saying, but there's probably I haven't got many weeds, but they're dotted. They're coming up. They're sprouting up between flags. I'll be that like an idiot with bloody kettle.
But that's the thing. You know what I mean?
But I did buy Roundup last time, but it's not the same as it used to be. It does it, but you know, I should have. I did have a thing, a weed burner. They sold them in Aldi, like a lance, and you screwed a can in it, and it like a flamethrower, and that was good.
Zaflora.
Ah, what are you doing, cat? Have you come
Me,
to
but there's all these things out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's have a look at that snack. Yeah, let's get a muck off your snack. You don't like it, yeah.
They found out what that thing is on the nose yet.
It's not a nose. It's here outside my face.
Oh,
it's
not
not altered or anything. They've changed. They've gone bigger or smaller. It's just still there. So I'm not going to lose too much sleep about it yet. Yeah.
That's it. So long as it's not bothering her, then you know.
Oh, tail's going like hell now because I've just washed her nose. She don't like it. I trapped her this morning. I got hold of her proper and gave her a right good wash. I did her nose and she sneezed for the next half an hour. She went,
Callum shouting, yeah.
She sniffs around. She must go somewhere where there's some dust or something and go sniff around and it sticks to her nostrils and then it goes crusty like a black mark and I have to wipe it off.
But I tell you something, you know, like tonight when I've used icing sugar, it bugs my nose no end. You know, like dry powder, and it drives me nuts because it dries all my nose up, and you know I'm sort of going like this because it drives me crazy.
Make sure it's not attached, Richard. Make sure what's not attached. You can do it with water in the sun. Make sure what's not attached. Explain yourself, Tommy. I don't know what you mean. But I haven't got that many weeds. There's only probably about 8 or 9, but they're just odd ones dotted. And that tub stuff that I get off Amazon, it's like 30 quid a tub.
I know, it's expensive.
It's not cheap.
But anyway, so as I say, there's that many different things out there, you know, for killing wasps and killing
salt out of a salt bin, that kills weeds off. Salt, you know, just normal salt out of a salt bin, that does it. Does them and all. They don't like that. But I'm not flipping sprinkling salt everywhere. It's a right bloody mess.
But the only problem is, you know, it's that growth.
Oh, right, yeah.
Space.
Keep making sure it's not attached. Yeah. It's not a growth. I think it's just a spot.
I mean, this is what I said, Tommy. I mean, sometimes it can be a tick, but me, I don't go outside.
No.
Now, our biscuit's got that one on side. Well, it's like just about here, below where he's had his eye at, right on his nose. And I don't know what it is, but it drives him crazy, and you can see him like going like this and rubbing it and itching it and.
If it changes, if it gets any bigger, I'll take it to vets, but it doesn't seem to me. It's just a little tiny separation in the fur, and you can so there's something there, but I'm trying to get a look at it.
Could have scratched it with, you know, like when she's been.
It might be like a bit of a white or something. Because I mean,
it could
dogs
be.
and cats get white, especially dogs get them on their faces, little whites and stuff.
But you see, we keeping an eye on biscuits because it's just underneath the eye where he had that. Now, I mean, knowing what we know now, we would have had him seen to, but within a space of 2 weeks, that it was like a pimple, and it just on his eye.
I just bought a weed killer that says you will not see a weed for 5 years. Hellfire. Tim, what's that called?
Yeah, what doing?
5 years. That's my cup of tea, is that? See, I need to keep these spick and span for when I get me mysterious Ginnell visitor. I get me strange Ginnell visits.
Spider ate Tom yonder. I'm fucking 2 foot 3. Spider ate Tom. He's fucking having a go at me for not being able to get the fucking spider.
Apparently, if you put conkers near your skirting board, spiders away. Conkers. No conkers.
It's all right. Callum shouted me and he says, "Tell Dad I want him." So Chris goes up and he's on about this. There was a spider on his roof, and Chris says, "He's like 2'3" me," and then he's having a go at me because I can't get it.
She may not go outside, but she has to live with Richard. You won't know what she could catch. Oh, that's true. Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah, the biscuits. Yeah.
But yeah, we're keeping an eye on that, what Biscuit's got on it, because with it being sort of near the eye that he had at,
I've had 2 Ginnell visits, Senga, 2. And I've got them both saved on video.
And for no apparent reason and all, Senga.
Well, yeah, 2 Ginnell visits. I've always been out on both visits, so I don't know what's going on. I keep meaning to mention it, but I haven't seen it for probably about a week now since I last saw her. But when I see her, I forget. Especially if it's warm weather and she's got like a bit of a dress on. It raises my memory even more then.
Yeah. You lose all your marbles.
You know, when they've got these so many dresses on that's showing a bit of the old cleavage, it tends to wreck your mind a bit.
No, I'm not showing the TV.
I've had two visits. I've got them both on video, I have.
What visits is these?
In his Ginnell.
What visit?
You should put a Ginnell and a... Thank God. Get your family doctor girl to have a look at me. She'll know. Yeah, well, she's been round only a couple of days ago, and I never thought to ask her because she was too busy looking at my problems. Me. So I keep getting numbness in 2 of my fingers and my thumb. She was having me doing things to try and rule out carpal.
Yeah. And me and Richard were backstage all the night. We were going like this.
Yeah. Apparently that's the test. If you do that, all your hands like that, which is hard to do, really, and hold it for 1 minute. And if
I did it, you see, no.
Yeah, well, if you hold it like that for a full minute, and if the numbness clears, then it's carpal tunnel.
Well, I know I've got carpal tunnel anyway, so you need to test it first, please.
That's the test they do, and also because I've got a lump on the back of my hand as well, and she keeps saying, "Should get that looked at," but it's only tiny. They're small.
Sometimes they can be like tiny ganglions.
They're just there. You can't even see it. It's that small, but it's just there on the back of my hand, like a lump.
Not like that one, then.
No, but it's just on the back of my hand there. And I for some reason, I only noticed it one morning. I just had my hand against the wall. I think I was actually having a slash. And I just, what the hell is that on my hand? And it was just like a lump.
Is it the same hand that you get in the numbness and whatever in?
No.
Oh.
Well, this is the numb. My thumb and that finger there, always numb. Like very slight pins and needles, but only slight, but it's always numb.
Yeah. Senga says she's got a ganglion.
Well, you're supposed to bat it then with a Bible, apparently.
I'm going to say, well, not per se a Bible, but you reckon just get a good old hard whack with a book.
That's what they say. It works best if you hit them with a Bible, apparently.
Oh, have a job with mix then. Fucking Bible.
Correct. I haven't got a Bible. No green bullshit. Sorry to say.
No.
But yeah.
See, I don't even know what that is. You know, like when I go like that, can you see
Yeah.
that there?
I got it removed, yeah. Yeah, my sister, she had one and she got it. See, I've got a thing on me there as well. A rock hard lump of skin. I think it's because I'm always leaning here like that, I think.
That's it.
And I've got a piece of bone there that's loose. When I fell off the bone,
There's a giant lump attached.
just a piece of that, that's a chip of bone, and I can actually move it because sometimes I get up in the morning, it's the end of my finger, I have to move it back up.
It grew back. That's the only problem, Senga.
Yeah, giant lump attached to my hand. Yeah.
But
This hand's in Olympic condition, I'll tell you.
you're not left-handed, are you, Richard? Or you're
Right, my right hand. It's Olympic, is my right hand, I'll tell you. Most fucking agile, fittest part of my body is this. Yeah, but if somebody come up to me and said you've got to either lose a leg or that hand, I'd say fucking get the leg off, for God's sake. We don't remember losing that.
Oh dear. I don't think I've got a working part in my body, or one that don't ache or hurt. You see, that's the problem with this. I keep getting like cramp in this hand. You know, the one with the lump. Like tonight, I were like this, and I find that if I go like that, it sort of tends to.
Is it worse when you're in bed? Does it do it more in bed?
No, not really.
No.
No. But yeah, I mean, it's like tonight, because I'm using my hands. I sort of like get all cramp in my fingers and whatever. And
I get it. This hand at night, if I roll over and lie on this arm, I get fucking out. I wake up and it's numb as hell. Then as soon as I move off it, it all disappears again.
That's it.
I must tap somewhere. You know.
See that Senga with that carpal tunnel surgery. You can see like the scar, but then that come up.
You've had too much bloody water this week, you Senga. You're up and down like a fucking mermaid.
Oh dear. And the liquid refreshments.
Too much water, too much steam, and too much boozer this week for you, Senga.
But
Needs to stop. And no system on all them Scotty dogs either. I had a water on my finger when I was a kid, and my mum used to cut it off. Oh God, no way. You
know the thing now, Tim, they've got that. What's that called? That
you can buy a cream now. You just paint it on like nail varnish.
But there's another one, and it like freezes it, and then it drops off.
That's mainly for skin tags, is that? And it's called something like Zero Speed or something along them lines. It's called something along them lines.
I forget what it's called, but I know it's like you put it on, and it freezes it, and then you leave it, or you put a plaster on and leave it, and then a few days later it just drops off.
I've got a skin tag on my side. Honestly, it's fucking that long. I feel like I could hang a barbel off it at Christmas.
That's one thing I've never had. Never had no skin tags.
I get little ones just here, just around there.
Chris has got one or two.
But I've got
his is mainly like under his arms, round his armpit, and down his side.
Yeah, but I've got one on my belly, and I've had it since I was a teenager, and you know it's just grown and grown. It's just like I feel like a Play-Doh doll. It's fucking growing into you.
Isn't it weird how some people get these skin tags and some people don't?
Yeah,
I've never had. I don't like that. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's oh God, didn't it bleed, Tim?
Must have done.
It must have done, cutting it off with his pair of scissors. Ooh.
If you go to the doctor, they usually just snip a skin tag with a sharp pair of scissors. And then they put a plaster on it, and there's nowhere.
Well, what's point in cutting it off and then put whipped cream on?
Yeah.
Tim.
I thought you were supposed to put the white cream on and just leave it on for a bit, for a few days. But skin tags, you just tie cotton around them. You can be asked, and they drop off. They go black and fall off.
That's all doctors would do.
I've got quite attached to mine. You know what I mean? If you ever like in saying you're waiting somewhere and you're bored shitless, it's just like something to play with.
I've heard it all now.
It's not like you can get your chopper out and have a mess with that, is it? So I just play with my skin tag instead.
Yeah. I'm twiddling about with your skin tag.
I used to have a crease on my elbow. Yeah. That's where they usually are, in nooks and crannies. Anywhere where you sweat, that's where they come out.
Some as I say, Chris has had 1 or 2 underneath his armpit.
Armpits and around the neck.
Talking skin tags, Austin.
Yeah. You know, that's
and warts.
I don't think I've ever had a wart anywhere, I don't think. I can't remember.
I mean, I have on my finger, but I just bought some of that wart cream and it removed it.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a wart.
But I tell you what was that you had on your foot, baby? What was that you had on? It went to Veruca. It were
Corn.
Yeah, corn on his foot.
Oh, them are quite common. Them you get them little plasters with ring on.
Yeah, well, he bought some.
Fucking birdie trying to get your shoes on when there's a fucking lump of corn in your fucking shoe.
Oh, I tell you where his you know right where his toes were. It were right in that. I don't know what you call it.
Oh, fire! Your mum were a bit of a do-it-yourself doctor, Tim.
But yeah, this corn that he had, and he tried them plasters, he tried everything, and I think I got it off of Amazon. I can't remember now. It's such a long time ago. And you put it on, and you put a plaster over it, and it gets the corn deep down inside. Yeah. And do you know it's never come back after that?
No.
It's never come back after that. Yeah.
You know, hard to find this corn at the moment. I'm looking at Tesco's today.
I tell you something, Richard, they're painful according to Grace. Especially where he had his. Oh, we tried everything under the sun. Them corn plasters are shite. As is the skull, it looked like a pen thing. Even that was shite. And I did some research, into the, with the ingredients. And anyway, so I bought this stuff. And yeah, it never came back. And he'd been trying to get shut of it for all this time, and he couldn't get shut of it. And we just thought, because it was like under his foot, sort of like a moist area, that it was never going to get shut on it. But yeah, it's that many years ago, I can't remember now. But it was some stuff, and you put it on, and then you cover it over with plaster, and it actually the corn and everything sticks to the plaster, and it just pulls everything out. And it's never come back.
Pardon me.
But yeah, she was, Richard, and she hated doctors and hospitals.
Oh, my mum did, man. We used to go to doctor. We were right funny how we doctor. You know what his name? We were called Dr. Healy. That's it. And I remember my mum said to me, she said, when we were babies, she said, I don't know if it was me or my sisters, but one of us must have been doing a lot of striking. And he says, just put a cat full of whiskey in the milk before bedtime, that'll sort it. That was doctor.
Oh, God, you should get done with social services nowadays, Richard.
Oh, yeah.
Pour in some whiskey.
That's what he used to tell you. We called Dr. Healy. Healy. What a name for a doctor. Healy. I can remember him clear as day. He was really tall. He must have been about 6.5 foot. He was really tall. And he had a bald head. He just had a bald head with black hair on sides and a bald top.
So I tell you what, Callum, when he were a baby, he were very colicky. And the good old recipe, bright water.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether he can still get it or not.
Yeah.
But And he got addicted to it.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say he's addicted, you know what I mean? But yeah, he loved it. Honest to God, he loved it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stitch what? Stitch what with your needle and thread? Hellfire, what's this? Do it yourself flipping surgery now? What's going on up there? Jesus Christ. There were accidents in Glasgow. They just
Don't tell Richard's daughter she'll be having kittens.
Yeah.
I'll tell you another thing that I used to have and they were absolutely magic when they were teething. They were like powders that you put on the tongue. Is that
who stitched their ass up? I could have done with that. I could have done with some of that night when I had that flipping explosion. When I had that boil on my ass. Do you remember that night, Jeanette? I was sat here on panel with you and I had to go, didn't I? I was in that much pain, I had to go. And I bought some cream, I did. Anyway, I didn't need it. I got up in the morning and I thought, God, I'm not feeling any pain. But when
what's this you sent me, Tim? Is this isn't that weed killer thing, is it? It's only like a little thing like that.
Is it him and his cousin cut their ass on a slide and she stitched both their bums?
I've no idea, Tommy. I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's what Tim sent me. Look.
What is it?
No idea. It's all in Chinese.
All right. Human Centipede. Yeah, I've seen that film. I've seen them both. There's two, Rhea. God only knows. I wouldn't like to be person at back. You had to get your what surgically removed, Senga? Do you have a boil on your ass? Mine were. Oh, it were awful. It were.
Yeah.
Awful.
He actually had to throw the bedding away because.
Yeah, I did. It was that much of a mess. I couldn't wash it. It was beyond washing. Oh, it was a mess. Oh, you've never seen it like it. It was fucking hell. Like, when I woke up, I thought, fucking, I'm dying. Oh my God.
Yeah, they still do gripe water.
And I honestly, going to the toilet was a nightmare because as you went to the toilet, your stuff used to pass by this boil and it was painful. Oh, it was awful. I'm trying to wipe your ass when you've got a fucking golf ball stuck to the side of it. Just horrendous.
Trying to have a look, Tommy, what's in gripe water?
I've still got the tube of cream. I bought a tube of cream. I went into flipping pharmacy. I said, look, this is big trouble, this. I said, I've got this fucking thing right next to my starfish. I said, it's fucking big. And he says, pop some of this on. You know, this flipping bum cream, whatever it's called. Anyway, I went to bed that night and I forgot about it. Got to put it on that because I was sat here on your panel. I remember it well. Do you remember?
Yeah, you only stopped about 10 minutes, didn't you?
Today, because I was in that much pain sat here. It was that killing me.
Yeah, he says, I'm sorry. He says, I'm going to have to go. He says, I'm really uncomfortable. He sort of didn't tell me till afterwards the reason why. And
then I went to bed and it exploded during night and that was it. What a relief. Fucking, I got up that morning, I fucking went to the toilet. What a heaven. And then I had to strip all bed back and I'm glad I have a mattress protector on or else my fucking mattress would have been fucked.
Yeah. I'll tell you another thing that Callum used to like as well, and I've just come across it here. Infocol, it's called. Relieves wind, infant colic and griping pain.
Nurses had to come in and pack yours with ice every day. Jesus Christ, saying how big were they big? I couldn't be doing without a load of nurses coming ramming out ice up my backside every day. That was painful, and I had it for about 4 or 5 days. You know, it was uncomfortable. Like, when I was sat in car, it was bad everywhere. And ever since that incident now, when I have a dump, I always have a, obviously, I wipe my ass, and I always make sure I have a dump just before I'm going in the shower, and I fucking hit that magic button on shower. I wash my ass, I do, to make sure there's no germs or anything.
Senga says, have you still got a tiny hole where it is?
I don't know. I've no idea, but I don't really. Bit of an Area 51 for me, is that?
I think it is for everybody.
You know what I mean?
Right. So Tommy wanted to know what's in gripe water. Usually dill seed oil, ginger, or fennel to relax the stomach. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, baking soda meant to neutralise stomach acid. And it says it's free from it says alcohol and sugar.
Mine took 6 months to close. What that must be like having
That's
two houses. Like having 2 houses. Yeah. Well, I get one on the back of my leg sometimes, and that's painful as well. But it's on the back of my leg, and you know, it'll disappear, and then I forget about it for months, and then it'll come back, and then it gives me grief for a few weeks, and then it disappears again for a few months. It's like I've got a gremlin there, and he thinks, "I just come and piss you off for a couple of weeks, and I'll fuck off again for a few months." You know what I mean? I think that's exactly what that is.
But yeah, I mean, last time I had one here, it were on somewhere private.
Oh, they're never in an easy access place, that's for sure.
And it were painful.
I had one on my eyebrow there. Big fucking, like, it looked like half a Malteser stuck to side.
Half a Malteser.
And I put up with it for about 4 years. I did this flipping thing. And anyway, I finally went into hospital. They cut it out, gone. One stitch, that's all it were, a little nick, 1 stitch, gone. I thought, brilliant. And within 2 months, it were back again. I thought, you wankers. One particular day, I don't know what it were, but I was at paper shop. It's a long time ago, is this? I was paying my paper bill. I mean, nobody buys papers now, do they? But we used to have paper delivered, and I was paying my paper bill at paper shop. And for some reason, I just touched it and scratched it. I could feel the dampness. I thought, fucking hell, it's bursting. And I thought, right, I'm going to save you until I get home. And I went home and squeezed it in front of me. Jesus Christ, you've never seen so much tackle come out. Honestly, never ending. Oh, it was never ending. It absolutely flipping. All this smelly gunk yellow crap came out just above my eyebrow.
That's what basically where a cyst is. It's like something to your sweat glands, and it's like, and
out forever and ever and ever and ever. And I got every single bit out, and I even had a dig in. I thought, fuck this, they haven't done it right at hospital. I had a bit of a dig around inside to make sure I got every bit of the sack thing out.
Yeah.
And then I cleaned it off with some of that, what you call it, what you gargle your gob with. What's it called, that stuff? I can't remember. You put it in a trap generally. And touch wood, it's never come back now, and that's 20 odd years ago, is that? So I did a better job than hospital. I could still feel where it were if I touched, but that's about it. Maxillofacial units at Blackburn Infirmary, a lot of bollocks. Do it yourself.
Oh, I'm trying to think of that stuff that you gargle with.
TCP, I think it was.
Oh, that's it.
TCP.
But yeah, it's. I mean, you've watched Dr. Pimple Popper, haven't you? One she does.
I love it. I don't know why it's satisfying watching blackheads being popped on YouTube. I love it.
But you know, I mean, some on it, you know, it comes out like cream cheese and it stinks and yeah.
There's one on YouTube. A lot of people pissed up and they're in a garden. It's a right hot sunny day, and the dad, or I presume he's a dad. I don't know. He's an oldish chap. They're an old skinny chap, and he's got this massive cyst outside of his body there, and it's huge. It is. And they're all a bit pissed, and they must say to him, "Come on, let's have a do at squeezing it." Anyway, they get out of him and hold him down and squeeze it. Oh God, you want to see shit that comes out of that? It's never ending. God, it's everywhere. It's spraying on folk and everywhere.
The only problem with that is it's all right squeezing a cyst, but same as you said, you've got to get that sack that it
Correct.
it's in.
Refill again. I rooted it out, me. We have had all.
Yeah, it's likely to fill up again if you don't get the lot, if you know what I mean.
I cleaned out foil out and got everything out, and then I got the bottle of TCP and pushed it against my head, the bottle, and just tipped my head so the actual whole bottle were against the hole, and just swished around it. And anyway, it's never been back since. So I done a good job. You know?
Oh, that's it.
But they did that at Blackwell, the old Blackburn Infirmary. It's no longer there now. So, and I was in estate now, and they were called the maxillofacial unit.
But you've got to imagine. I mean, to them, that's the bread and butter. They see same thing day in, day out. You know, like these cysts and whatever, and they probably didn't get it all, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
It's a long time ago. I was only about 20 when I got that. I don't know, but I had it for quite a long time. I had it for a couple of years. I'm going to be sick talking about this subject. Yeah, we'll move on. Let's talk about hemorrhoids now.
Yeah. No, I haven't had the pleasure.
About piles.
Oh dear, piles and hemorrhoids, it's the same thing.
Come on, mummy.
Maxillofacial, that right? I don't even know if it still exists, that sort of thing. It probably does. Our hospital's gone now. We've got the new super hospital. Yeah, helicopter landing pad and all sorts of shit on it.
Well, that's Northern General. That's got like a helipad and everything on it. So
honestly, you go in that hospital now, and you could spend 2 hours trying to work out where to go.
That's same with Northern General. Because you see, at Northern General, there's a lot of new parts, but there's also older parts, if you know what I mean, and it's spread all over the place. You know what I mean?
Blackburn Royal Infirmary Blackburn. It's not called Royal Infirmary. It's called Royal Blackburn Hospital now, and it's right up on top of the hill, and it's just massive. There's corridors in it that are like over a mile long, and
that's even worse.
X-rays. One makes me laugh. You go for an X-ray. There have been loads of times, and honestly, people who tend to be going for an X-ray are people who are struggling to walk, are struggling with joint problems and all sorts of shit. So let's put X-ray department far away from front doors as we possibly can.
You know when I had that, when they thought I got that blood clot in my leg, they sent me to what clinic did they send me to? Yeah. Anyway, so that was furthest away you could get.
X-rays like that.
Yeah, and then this says, well, you've got to go and have an ultrasound. That could be by the time we got home, because it looked like right over there, right over there, right over there, and then you got to go back to you know.
I've had that ultrasound when they're looking for blood clots, and I didn't like it at all. This flipping doctor, he led me on a bed, and he got that freaking thing and put a bit of slime on it, rammed it into my crease between my cock and my leg.
That's what they started.
Banged it in like that. They push it in hard to see what the blood flows like through your flipping big arch.
That's where they started with mine, right in your groin.
Crotch, I thought, fucking hell, Aaron.
And then worked the way down.
And I had a flipping ball sack covered in bloody slime.
But hey, look, this were nowhere. There were a girl did mine, and she went, did everything, and then she called Elvis in.
She got what?
His name were Elvis.
Say that again.
The guy, I think he were a bit senior, called him in, and I had to go through it all again, and his name were Elvis.
Elvis, fucking hell. Ha. See, now, when I went, it were a bloke, and I weren't happy about that for a kick-off. I'm led there on slab, and I'm thinking, at least I'm not bothered if it's a female that's doing it, but he just come in and rammed it in there, and I thought, for fuck's sake, I'm not comfy with this setup at all.
We see first one that they did mine were a young girl, and she probably were qualified, but I think she needed a second opinion.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she called for Elvis to come in, and I had to go through it all again. I
mean, it was a young doctor, a young whatever you call them, student doctor that. When we went up with wife, because she's having twins, and because she was so small, she was only 8 stone, just over 8 stone, and she was having twins. So we had to go and have a scan every other day, And this young lass who were training, she put fucking thing on, and she said, "There's something not right." She said, "I'm going to have to fucking get somebody in to have a look at this." And she was right, you see. And Abigail, she was a pain in the ass inside. She's been a pain ever since. She had a cord around her neck, you see, the cord around her neck. And this young lass spotted it, and doctor come in and says they're going to have to come out. They can't stay like that with cord around her neck. So they're going to have to come out. So that was it.
So she's always been a pain in the arse.
Yeah, no, she hasn't really.
No, I know.
But yeah, the I didn't ask Tommy, but they said there's no hope for you. They said there's no hope for you. You're just going to have to grow old gracefully and put up with the ugly doll you've got. So I said, all right,
that's a corker, that one is, Tommy.
I did ask. I did try.
Right, on that note, guys, I'm going to get going. And I will see you tomorrow.
Gold stitches?
No, I'm still having...
What's that thing about gold stitches? She's even posh with stitches.
I know.
Posh.
We just have to manage with, fish wire.
Bloody fish wire up there. Gold stitches.
I know. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Zimmerman.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
For them that missed it, this is what Richard made me.
What's that? Oh, intro, yeah.
So Richard made me an intro. I'll just play it again for them that missed it.
Hello, and welcome to Baking with Jeanette.
I've got an American voice.
I tried to get an English one, but it wouldn't flipping let me. And every time I tried to change it, it kept saying baking wrong. It said, "Hello and welcome to Making with Jeanette."
Oh, right. So Richard kindly made me that intro. So now I'm going to play my outro.
I don't remember them yet. We're working on it. See you later, Joel. Bye, Joel, Tommy, Senga, Tim, Crypto, Stuart, Jeanette.